Hello, and welcome to Central Europe Online. I'm Deirdre Brennan, and here's some of the stories we're following for Monday, March 2nd. Environmental activists take to the streets in Budapest. Poland's Freedom Union Party re-elects its chairman. And a famous communist-era spy is finally welcomed back to his homeland. About 10,000 environmental activists in Budapest on Saturday protested Hungary's decision to build a new dam on the Danube River. The protest came a day after Hungary and Slovakia signed a protocol agreement on the dam to support Slovakia's controversial Gabčíkovo hydroelectric project. Under the accord, Hungary is to build a dam within 8 years. The environmental rally was the biggest in Budapest since protests against the same project a decade ago helped to stop the dam. Polish Finance Minister Leszek Balcerowicz was re-elected head of the co-ruling Freedom Union Party on Saturday. Balcerowicz was the force behind last year's parliamentary election campaign, which put the Freedom Party into the government with a larger Solidarity alliance. Balcerowicz was unopposed in Saturday's vote, with 475 delegates voting for him and 62 against. Czech President Václav Havel swore in Martin Burshisk as new environmental minister Friday to replace Jerzy Skalický, who resigned last week over a party funding scandal. The 38-year-old Burshisk is an independent member of the Prague City Assembly and is not a member of a political party. Environmentalists are welcoming him to the post, seeing him as an ally in their fight against the completion of a nuclear power plant in Temelin. Skalický also resigned his post as Deputy Prime Minister, but it is not clear if anyone will be named to fill the position. NATO Secretary General Javier Solana has accepted an invitation from Slovak Prime Minister Vladimír Mečiar to visit Slovakia on March 5th. The Slovak Foreign Ministry released a statement Friday saying that Solana will meet with top leaders to discuss security concerns and the country's readiness to join NATO. The visit comes at a tense time. On Monday, Slovakia will be thrown into a constitutional crisis as the current president steps down without a replacement. 17 years after fleeing his native Poland, Cold War spy Colonel Ryszard Kuklinski is planning his first visit home. Kuklinski, who was sentenced to death by communist authorities for passing secrets to the United States, has just received a new Polish passport and says he will travel to his homeland for a brief visit in April. The convicted spy has been living in the U.S. since 1981. Kuklinski was not fully exonerated by Polish prosecutors until last September. However, Poles still have mixed feelings about their most famous spy. Some say he betrayed a military oath, while others call him the first Polish officer in NATO. And now, for a look at Tuesday's weather. Bratislava, Bucharest, and Budapest will all be partly cloudy, with highs in the low to mid-50s and overnight lows in the upper 20s to mid-30s. Ljubljana will see a mixture of sun and clouds, highs in the mid-40s and overnight lows in the mid-30s. Prague and Warsaw will see rain, with highs in the upper 30s to mid-40s and overnight lows in the mid-30s. And that's Central Europe Online. For the European Internet Network, I'm Deirdre Brennan.